Hey bookworms, we are going to do our weekly whimsy. We have our final one, and this one I chose to represent Alcott. So we've got the the quill and the ink, and I'm going to be using my colored pencils this time. I have already done my trace on there, so I'm going to pull that off. And then I am going to start with my brown pencil and trace most of this with my brown. Okay, so now that I've got that traced on, I'm going to grab my blender pen. Grab the other side. And grab my other one. This one's starting to feel pretty dry, actually. Let's see how my Prismacolor one's feeling. That already looks cool. I like it. So I was thinking, we've done a lot of bright colors. I wanted to do this one sort of neutral and more monochromatic. Okay, so there's my basics. I want to add some nice warm colors to the feather Okay. I'm going to do more circles to get it a little bit more blended out. Okay. I'm going to go back to my brown, dark brown again, and then I want to put some of these lines back in there. All right, and then I'm gonna grab my blender again, try to smooth those a little more. Cool, I like that, it's pretty. Okay. And then we're going to add some ink to the bottle. So I want to use, I'm going to use a mixture of blue, purple, and black down there. I'm going to grab violet first. I think I want the violet around the edges here. Okay. And then I'm going to do the blue in the middle. Should have done some of the light blue. Let's see if I can get some of that in there. There we go. And then I want the black around the edges. Okay. Let's see how this blends out. I'm going to start in the middle actually, work my way out. Ooh, that's pretty. And try the opposite down here, work from the outside in. Looks cool. All right, let's see. So some of the white pencil. Right, that looks really neat. I like it. Okay, so I've got that, and then I think I'm gonna grab my watercolor set and do my background color, because you know how I can't leave the background. It just looks unfinished if there's like nothing And I think I'm going to just do like a brown. I'm going to do a darker down here. And then I think I'm going to do the bronze. I've got like a bronzy color here. I'm going to do swirls and see how that goes. And then I'm going to grab my paper towel and just want a little more texture through here. Oh yeah, I like that. Okay, I think I'm pretty happy with that. This is the lighter brown I'm using for this. And I feel like I just need a little more texture. All right, and there's our little weekly whimsy in a tribute to Alcott, our author Alcott. Isn't that cool? I always forget how fun colored pencils are. They're also a simple one. That's what the great thing about these little weekly whimsies. Keep it simple so that we can keep consistent with it and just get some creativity out. So I've got my one from last time, and I stick that in. I didn't put that in yet. And then I got her one here. And then I'm going to put my cards. And then I've got a few more to add to that. And then we will have a full weekly whimsy book this time. So now that we've got our new print-offs, I hope you guys are liking those. And then I have one more idea that I'm gonna, I think, hopefully post that has to do with our stickers. So, all right, you guys, it was super fun. Let me pull this back out so I can see it one more time. There is our inkwell. All right, I will see y'all soon. I look forward to looking or seeing your weekly whimsies and all your creations, and talk to you guys soon. Bye.